Hello everyone, let us explore my capstone project. We are going to see about sustainability through this 3D XR Studio of Pictoblox. So why sustainability? So in this era of sustainability where it is increasingly essential, I have titled my capstone project as Door to Sustainability. Door to Sustainability. So this one title is actually apt for this capstone project. Why? Because it will utilize the innovative capabilities of the Pictoblox 3D XR Studio. It will engage the users through interactive learning experiences. I have made this project into three distinct scenes, and each design has been designed in such a way to illustrate and promote sustainable practices while addressing the critical environmental concerns and conditions. So here you can see here in this first one, this is the first scene where you can see the setup of an urbanized city. One side you can see factories, smoke is coming out of the factories, chimneys, and this side you can see here trees have undergone deforestation and they are dead trees are there, and here you can see garbage lying all over the place without sorted, without disposal, proper disposal. So the first scene is regarding it features a car smashing game that will serve as an engaging metaphor for confronting negative human attributes. I have taken the attributes such as greediness, arrogance, indifference that contribute to the exploitation of all the resources of the world. It creates pollution, and we do a lot of wastage, right? So, by smashing these detrimental traits, the users, the participants, the students, they can reflect on the necessity of overcoming such behaviors. It will foster a more sustainable future. I believe that by smashing these, a kind of negative energy will leave us and we will become more humble and more gentle. This approach will not only entertaining, it is not only entertaining. When you smash these objects, it is not only entertaining, but also it will help the players to have a sense of responsibility towards sustainable living. So this is the scene I have created. Here you can see at the end of the scene, there is a door to sustainability. So the car is actually, I have made the car as a green color car, which is physics enabled, and these objects are all physics enabled. They are either dynamic or static according to the need. And the smashable objects, they are dynamic so that they can move. And this door here is actually carrying a hinge joint here, so that it will be like opening. And the door here, this side, this door to sustainability, is the door towards the second scene to understand sustainability in a more exploring knowledge and playing quiz. So the first scene here, the car is actually green color to emphasize that it is a electric vehicle, and also there is a solar panel on the top of the car to show that it is completely using renewable source of energy. It is not using any non-renewable source of energy. So right from the beginning of the design, it has been made clear that the purpose of this car smashing game is to fight with our own negative attributes inside our human beings, which has become the major cause for exploitation and pollution. And so much wastage is disposed of without any proper disposal system, though the whole government of India or governments of other countries, different countries, even the UN, United Nations, even though so many rules and regulations have been, agreements have been proposed, the thing still remains in our society. So based on this fact, this scene has been created in such a way that it will lead towards the door to sustainability. So once the car leaves the door to sustainability, it will take you to the second scene where more about sustainability will be taught to the students. So this basically this capstone project, my main ambition, main purpose of this capstone project is to help the students, teach the students about sustainability and to see how that it can be overcome. Okay, overcome such difficult situations. This is regarding scene 1. And the next scene, let us move to the next scene. Scene 2 is the thing about it is called, it has been made as an education module. So users will be introduced to key concepts in sustainability. I have made it in the form of a module. So here you can see here annotation markers. So you can see here 1 2 3 1 2 3 in circles, black color circles. They are actually markers, they are actually annotation text. I have added them, and you can see the environment here. I have made two different scenarios. One side you can see pond, river, farmhouse, solar panels, wind energy created by wind turbines, and so many trees this side. But whereas this side, factories, chimneys, smokes, and dead trees this side. So it is actually a clear distinction between two types of environment of our earth, of our planet earth. Terms such as, so what is the basic purpose behind this markers, behind this annotation text, is that terms such as solar energy, wind energy, ecosystem, afforestation, carbon footprints, and the greenhouse effect will be explored. So following this foundational knowledge, there will be a quiz. Participants can engage in a quiz. It will comprise of 10 questions. It will assess the understanding of sustainable principles. So this second scene has been made interactive learning dimension. It will encourage retention as well as it will stimulate the students to meaningful discussion about sustainable practices. So this is regarding scene 2. And in the scene 2 also have made in such a way that either you can toggle between first person and third person perspective. We can have both the perspectives. So the coding has been done in such a way. Okay, let us move to the third scene and the final scene. The final scene will address the solid waste management. It focuses on the proper disposal of waste. So in this segment, participants, what they will do here is they will be quizzed on how to segregate various types of waste depending upon the color code of the bins. So we have 6 bins actually, black, red, orange, blue, green, and yellow. So they will be asked to segregate various types of waste, and they will be educated on the differences between biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials here. So this for them, this annotation text has been used. This critical aspect of sustainability will emphasize individual responsibility in waste management. Waste management is very important because it is an important part of the health of our environment. So to conclude this 3 scenes, I would like to say that this capstone project, Door to Sustainability, it is offering me as well to approach in a multifaceted way towards sustainability through engaging the 3D experiences. So I have combined interactive gameplay, quiz, and essential knowledge. So this project is aimed to inspire the individuals, especially the students, to adopt sustainable practices while understanding the importance of their role in preserving the environment for future generations. So here I would like to stop here. And even here in this scene, these 2 boxes are kept here. The reason here is when Toby goes and touches them, they will be sorted based on their biodegradable material or non-biodegradable material. And here even there is a coding given so that Toby can be toggled between first person and third person perspective. So these are the things about given in my 3 scenes. I would like to conclude here, and I would like to say that this video is just the explanation of all the 3 scenes together. So in the next scene, we'll go to the code and we'll play the game. We'll have the game. We will explore all the 3 scenes together. Thank you. See you in the next video. Okay, welcome back to the second part of the video, which is I'm going to show you how to go to the code and then play this game, and we'll see one by one all the 3 scenes, how they are made. Okay, so going to the code. So this is the first scene, as I said before. So let us go to code, and let me show you the coding also. So what all has been done. So this is a physics simulation template. So when we enable physics, the car will start to move and we can smash the objects. And since I have used here content create extension, so many screens I have added, like launching screen, end screen, game screen, loading screen, try again, and there are 2 quiz, sustainability, and there is one end screen also. And in the second scene, there is one more screen. So all those things I have hidden in the first part. So green flag when it is clicked, so it will play a sound, and then all the things are hidden. And the variables also, the third scene, non-biodegradable and biodegradable, that thing is also hidden. And I have given one more coding here for the sound. No, if I don't want the sound to hear, I can press yes. When S key is pressed, it will stop all the sounds. And the remaining coding is given like this. So when P key is pressed, if I press P, it will enable physics and it will play another sound until done. And I have enabled physics for them. So when the 4 vehicle physics, it collides with the door of sustainability, the scene will switch to scene 2. So now let us go to the full mode and hit on green button. So now you can hear the sound, and this is the launching screen. So it is written door to sustainability. Welcome to this amazing car smashing game where you will smash the objects of negativity and reach the door to sustainability. So when I click on car smashing game, it will take me to another screen which is written as drive the solar powered car, smash the negativity, reach the door to sustainability. So when I click on start, it will reload the scene. And it will show another screen loading the game. Press P to enable physics and press H to play on. So now I play on. Now I press P. So the physics is enabled. Now you can see I can drive the car. So I have given the coding like when up arrow is pressed, it will go forward. When I press down arrow, it will go backward. So now you can see the door has got hinge joint, so it is rotating. And I've added a door creak sound, so when it passes through it, you can hear the sound. So this is the first negative trait of human beings, that is arrogance. Next is indifference. So this side you can see garbage is there. So I'm pressing stop by pressing space key. And I'm taking a left turn. The good thing about this game is that I can keep on playing for a long time. I have not added any score here. I have not added any time limit here. So this is an endless game. I can keep on playing in this 3D environment. So that is greediness, wasteful. I'm stopping my car and I'm reversing it back and again turning left. Maybe I should go a little this side. Yes. So now when I go to the door to sustainability, okay, when I touch the door to sustainability, switch to scene 2. Yes. So scene 2 is loaded. Okay, we have successfully loaded the second scene. So now here, as I said before, that we will be exploring few terms like solar power battery. What is a solar power battery? It is a rechargeable battery that uses solar panels to harness energy from the sun and converts into electrical energy. This energy is then stored in the battery for later use. Okay, when I navigate from one thing to next thing, it shows the key benefits of solar energy: renewable source, zero emissions or pollution, low generative cost, portable and versatile. Common applications are off-grid power systems, solar home systems, camping and outdoor gear, electric vehicles, backup power systems. The next one is wind. Wind energy is a form of renewable energy and also it harnesses the power of wind to generate electricity. So how wind energy is working? It has got three parts. One is wind turbines, rotor blades and electricity generation. So wind turbines, they will convert the kinetic energy of the wind into mechanical energy. Rotor blades, they will spin when the wind passes through them. It will drive the electric generator. This electric generator will finally convert that into mechanical energy into electrical energy. Benefits of wind energy, obviously they are renewable and sustainable, zero emissions, low operating cost, and it is creating number of jobs for many people. The next one is pond ecosystem. It is an ecosystem where freshwater environment that supports diverse range of plants and animals. Importance, why it is very important? Because it is helpful for biodiversity hotspots. It helps in water filtration. It is a food source for many plants and animals, and it is a part of recreation. Threats, there are many threats to the pond ecosystem. Now we can see most of the ponds in our country are getting dried up, mainly because of pollution, habitat destruction, invasive species, and climate change. Afforestation, it is a process of establishing a forest ecosystem on land that was previously non-forested or has been degraded. Environmental benefits, carbon sequestration. These trees, they can absorb carbon dioxide, which will reduce the greenhouse gas emissions, and it will prevent soil erosion. They can hold the soil in place, preventing erosion. Water cycle regulation, it will regulate water cycles and it will prevent floods and droughts. Air and water purification, trees absorb pollutants, improving air and water quality. Biodiversity conservation, it provides habitat for various plants and animal species. The next one is carbon footprints. A carbon footprint refers to the amount of greenhouse gases, particularly carbon dioxide gas, emitted into the atmosphere as a result of human activities. How to reduce carbon footprints? We have been coming across carbon footprints. This term has been so much important nowadays. It is very important to reduce the carbon footprints. We can use energy efficient appliances, renewable energy, sustainable transportation, sustainable food systems, and carbon offset. Next is the important one is greenhouse effect. It is a natural process that occurs when certain gases in the Earth atmosphere such as carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, they trap heat from the sun, keeping the planet warm enough to support life. It is a natural process, but it is alarmingly increasing, and because of that there are so many consequences like global warming, climate change, sea level rise, and extreme weather conditions. So that's all regarding the exploring the knowledge part of sustainability related to sustainability. Now let us hit the green button. So when we hit the green button, you can see a second screen, a launching screen, where it shows that welcome to sustainability. In this 3D environment, immerse yourself in the aspects of sustainability in the form of quiz. So when I click on let's play quiz, it will take me to a quiz. So start. The first one is, what is the primary goal of sustainability? Economic growth, meeting present needs without harming future generations. Whether it is economic growth or whether it is meeting present needs. Of course, it is meeting present needs without harming future generations. The next question is, which of the following is considered as a renewable source of energy? Coal or wind? Wind is a renewable source. Okay. Wind energy. The next one is, which of the following is not a sustainable practice? Which of the following practices is not sustainable? Using public transportation, growing your own food, single-use plastic, recycling. Not sustainable, single-use plastic. Which international agreement aims to unite countries in the fight against climate change? The Geneva Convention, the Kyoto Protocol, the Paris Agreement, the Helsinki Agreement. The Paris Agreement is the one which has been established. It has been working upon the climate change. It wants to control the temperature by 2 degrees Celsius by the year 2030. What is the name of the United Nations plans to achieve a better future for all of by 2030? Obviously, it is not Millennium Development Goals. It is Sustainable Development Goals, shortly called as SDGs. Okay. The next one is, what is the term for the movement of the people from rural areas to cities? It is not migration, it is urbanization. Migration is moving from one place to another place. Which of the following materials is biodegradable? Biodegradable. Glass, aluminium, food waste, styrofoam. Glass, aluminium, food waste and styrofoam. Food waste is the biodegradable product. Remaining things are non-biodegradable. What does the term carbon footprint refers to? Just now we saw in the exploring part. It is the total amount of greenhouse gases produced directly or indirectly by humans. What is the concept of circular economy focused on? Reducing waste by reusing and recycling materials. Maximizing waste through consumption. Definitely, we don't want to maximize the waste. We want to reduce waste by reusing and recycling materials. That is called a circular economy. What environment initiative aims to reduce carbon footprints by promoting local farming? Industrial farming or sustainable agriculture? So definitely it is sustainable agriculture. Okay, we can submit the quiz. 20 questions over. So total attempt 10, correct answer 10, score is 10 out of 10. So the result is 100% done. Suppose if I make mistakes, suppose if the student make mistakes, they can always go for try again. So yes, start quiz. Again we can start the quiz. Or if I touch on no thanks, it will take me to the scene 3. If I want to take a tour, it will take me to this scene where I can go around the environment in the form of, so let us go and see. So here you can see here, it is in the first person perspective. So it is looking like we are traveling through this 3D environment. Suppose if I want Toby to move, I can press on M. So now you can see Toby will move. So Toby will be third person perspective. So here I can see Toby can be moved with the help of arrow keys. So now if I want to go to the scene 3, I just want Toby to go and reach the door. So now the third scene will open up. Now in this third scene, it has been loaded successfully. So now here, first we will see what is the differences between biodegradable and degradable, non-biodegradable by clicking on this navigation button at the bottom. So first one is biodegradable. Materials which are broken down easily, naturally by living organisms such as bacteria, plants into simpler components like carbon dioxide, water and biomass. Characteristics, they are natural origin, breakdown by organisms and they are non-toxic in nature. Examples of biodegradable: paper, cotton, food waste and bioplastics. Benefits, they reduce waste, conservation of natural resources, it reduces greenhouse gas emissions, improved soil health. Non-biodegradable materials, they cannot be broken down naturally by living organisms into simpler compounds. They are synthetic origin, resistance to breakdown and they are persistent in the environment. It is very difficult to dispose them properly. Examples of non-biodegradable materials: plastics, metals, glass, synthetic fibers, everything comes under non-biodegradable materials. Effects, they cause pollution, harm to wildlife and important climate change. So in order to reduce, we know the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Okay, now let us play the quiz. Or we can do one thing by pressing 9. Okay, when I press 9, we will see a quiz starts here. Solid waste management. So what color bin is typically used for general waste that cannot be recycled? Whether it is blue, green, black, yellow, it is black. Which cannot be recycled, those things we will dispose in black color bin. Which color bin is designated for recyclable materials such as paper, glass and plastics? It is blue. Recyclable materials, it is blue. Organic waste like food, scraps and yard waste should go into which color bin? It is actually food. Food bins, we will go for green. Okay, the next one is, what color bin is generally used for hazardous waste like batteries or chemicals? So when we talk about batteries and chemicals, it is usually yellow. Which of the following items should be disposed of in the red bin? Old batteries, plastic water bottles, cardboard boxes, non-recyclable food containers. It is non-recyclable food containers. Which type of waste is typically collected in orange bin? In orange bin, we collect electronic waste, that is e-waste. Used syringes should be disposed of in which bin? So used syringes in medical waste, we will dispose of in red bin. Which of the following should be placed in the composting bin? Green bin. So waste, food waste, so banana peels. What should you do with the plastic bottles? We can recycle them, so we can place them in blue bin. Old paint cans, they are toxic in nature, so we cannot do anything with them, so that we will place them in yellow bin. Submit it, so it is 100% done. So if you want to play again, we can click on this try quiz again button, or if I want to make Toby to go and sort the materials into biodegradable and non-biodegradable, I can click on green button, and I can toggle between first person perspective and third person perspective by switching between two things using the buttons O and M. By O and M. So if I press O, it will be first person perspective. It will look like first person. It is looking like I am playing. Or if I press on M, Toby will be playing. So Toby will segregate the materials. So when he touches it, that's it. All the 7 items are segregated into biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials. That's it. Now I can press 0. So when I press 0, this whole thing will end. So end game. Hope you learned about sustainability through this engaging immersive 3D environment. If you want to say no, I want to play again, I can click on play again. It will take me to scene 1 again. So it has taken me to scene 1 again. Yes, it has come to scene 1 again. So again I can play this game. Again I can smash the objects. I can play a car smashing game, and again I can continue the same thing. So it is like a cycle. So that's all with my Capstone project. Hope this project has been useful for the one who are watching this video. Thank you so much, and I take this opportunity to thank the STEMpedia team members. This time our host as well as our guide and tutor Mr. Vivek Verma, and Mr. Shubham. And I also want to thank our guide, Mr. Pramod Verma. He has been helpful in relating to all the coding, and whatever mistakes we did, he was able to rectify them. So I would like to thank the STEMpedia members. Thank you so much for the international bootcamp.